Part 13, the lies he told. So after he told me over the phone he didn't really know when he was going to be coming back to the house, he also told me in that conversation that he had to go to work. So there was no way that he was coming back at that point in time when I needed him to. I don't know why I pushed the issue, but I did. And I told him, I said, hey, I'm going to call your mama. I called his mama. I said, are you at work today? She always had an attitude with me. Always. Never liked me. I said, are you at work today? And she said, no, I'm off, but what's up? I said, so I'm putting him out. I need you to probably come and get some of his things, because I'm at a point right now where if you don't come get it, I'm going to start putting it in trash bags, because I did put them in trash bags. And I said, I'm going to start throwing them down the stairs. And when it makes it outside, it's going to be up to all these neighbors to have a free pick of all these J's that I done bought him, all the clothes that I bought him, watches that I've got him, just the things that I know for a fact that people would probably want for free. So if you don't want that to happen to your baby boy, you might want to come and pick it up. And I said it just like that. She said, Bet, give me about an hour. I'll be over that way. Said it so calmly. What she didn't tell me was that she was going to be coming with a friend. And what she also didn't tell me is that she had contacted Jared and said, I'm on my way to that girl's apartment. You might want to meet me over there, because I'm also going to call the sheriff to accompany us. Why did you need the sheriff to come? I told y'all the bags was going to be at the door. You didn't need to bring nobody to me. So sheriffs come, they knock on the door. I ended up getting into a whole argument with her from the balcony. And we going back and forth. I'm calling her a bitch. She calling me a bitch. He shouldn't have never married your stupid ass. I told you that, I told him that you wasn't shit. I knew that you was going to do him wrong and all this type of shit. And I said, do him wrong? Bitch, I done paid for more shit than you probably done bought in your whole life. I went off. Everything that he had ever told me about her, about how, she was a young hoe, all that type of stuff, I had went off. I said, and Pop done told me, because I said his real name. I said, and by the way, Pop told me that he didn't even know if Jared was his motherfucking baby back in the day with your whole ass. I'm going in. Bro. I done went for the juggler. Do you hear me? And so she was like, he said that? She going in. That motherfucker ain't told you that. So I called him on the phone. I said, man, Cece over here acting a fool. She over here, because now mind you, I'm going with the tag name. I said, Cece over here acting a fool, bruh. You better come get your baby mama before I kill her. I'm saying all types of stuff. And he was like, calm down, daughter, calm down. What he done did. I told Dad everything. Now, I'm on the phone with him while I'm sitting on the balcony. She's still down there. Yeah, bitch, I bet you won't bring your ass outside. Now, her friend hyping the shit up. She ain't gonna come with that fucked up ankle. They down there acting in. They going in. And I told her if I ever catch her in these streets, she ain't got to worry about it. There won't be no talking. It won't. So, sheriffs pull up. They say, ma'am, we understand that you don't want to let her in. But please let him in, because he wants to verify that all of his things have been placed in these garbage bags. He want to make sure he want to do a walkthrough to make sure that nothing else in this house is his. Because obviously you guys are about to go into a separation mode, and we are just here to make sure that he gets all of his things. I said, I have no problem with that. I go downstairs myself, because by this time, if I can remember correctly, I'm in a boot. This was in December now. So I go downstairs and I let the sheriff in and I let him in. And I slammed the door in the mama face. She, let me at that bitch. Acting a fool outside. Do you know that bitch had the audacity to get on top of my government car and start twerking? And her friend recorded it. Why would you do that? Just stupid. So he comes in. He goes through. And he said, I believe I got everything. He did take like something that was in the bathroom. It might have been like a bag that had like cologne or something in it. But he pretty much took everything out of it. And then they left. And that was it. He did not say anything to me about the baby. The baby was actually in the home. He didn't kiss the baby. He didn't say, bye, son. None of that shit. Now, it's important to note, too, that when our baby came, he never really cared for our baby, but he always, and to this day, he still claims my oldest as his boy. He always cared about my oldest, always. And he never really showed that type of love to the baby. I didn't pay attention to that red flag either. The reason that I felt like he really didn't pay attention to his own baby is because the baby looked exactly like him. I believe our baby just it's a reflection of him. The baby looks exactly like him. I believe that's why. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I'm not in his head. So he leaves. We don't talk for a couple of days. I told my sister, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't get married to get divorced. None of us do. But I fucked up. I did. I told her, I said, I fucked up and I don't know how to make it right. And she was encouraging. She was motivation for me. And she told me, she said, it's gonna be all right. It all worked out in the end. It all worked out in the end. And she did not lie. Because it does. She got back on the plane. She left. And I was back at home by myself again. He contacted me and he told me, he said, and this was a few days past, he said, I've been doing some thinking. I was wrong. He said, I was mad about some other shit and I took it out on you. But I want to make things right. I want to come home. This had to be the dumbest thing that I could have ever done. I let that man come back home. He said, I've been staying at, it was like a Regency Inn. He FaceTimed me from the Regency Inn. He was at the room by himself. But I don't believe that he went to the Regency Inn just to be there by himself. I do believe that he was probably there with other women. I'll get into that shit later. But I told him, I said, I did not marry you for us to be going through, a divorce so soon, and annulment at this point. Because, shit, it ain't even been 6 months at this point. I said, so, it had been. If it was December, yeah, it had been about 6 months. And I told him, I said, so, I don't want to, go through a divorce. I'm willing to try if you willing to try, but I need you to come home, bro. Like, what you doing? And he was like, I'm coming home. And he did. He came home. He put all of his things back in the place that it was. And then we continue to resume life that way.